So I haven't queued up all of the other matches in today's games because I don't know what the third one's going to be yet, just because it's going to depend on the results of this next one. So in these next two matches, whichever Amiibo wins is going to get a spot in next season's prize league, because that will put them in the top 3, guaranteed. Even losing, you can still make it because this is the winner's bracket, so you can still get pushed into the loser's bracket and play up from there. So they'll just have to play one additional round. So far, looks like both Amiibo pretty even. Cowboy almost getting knocked off the top of the stage there by Cleveland. And unfortunately for Cleveland, he misses that attack. He's just barely able to make it back, though, so he didn't get knocked out for it. But it did give Cleveland a chance to get a couple hits in. And first KO is going to go to Cowboy. He's got to be careful because that forward smash from Donkey Kong is really, really strong. Even if you're not at 159%, that can take you out at a really low percentage. But Cowboy is making the most of this first life. He's getting a really good edge on that second stock as well. Cowboy playing very patiently, not doing any kind of crazy off-stage gimmicks or anything like that, and it's paying off for him because it's not giving Cleveland the chance to get any easy KOs against Cowboy. And when Cowboy does get Cleveland off stage, he just sits there and he camps the side, and he can get a couple extra hits in, which it adds up over time, as you can see. Ooh, and that was almost enough, but it looks like he hit him again. It's going to let Cleveland get back on stage. But Cowboy has Cleveland in a position right now where we could potentially even see a 2-stock if he keeps him off the side of the stage like this. Just really good ledge guarding from Cowboy. Even when Cleveland is able to get back on stage, Cowboy knocks him right back off. And it looks like Cowboy is going to be in the top 3.
Battle. Begun. King K. Rool. 3, 2, 1, go!
And the Mii Fighter's doing really good in this tournament so far. We could potentially see a winner's final with Cowboy versus Whole Horse. It'll be a really hard match to watch because they both have a very similar aesthetic. And Whole Horse playing a lot differently than Cowboy does. He's making the risky plays, diving really far off stage trying to get that KO. And he's doing was doing a pretty good job at juggling McDowlick. And really good first KO, getting behind McDowlick, and right before he gets sucked up by that blunderbuss. And going for the down air, that might be enough to keep him from coming back, and it is! Almost immediately getting that second stock after the first one by getting McDowlick under the stage. He wasn't able to get enough horizontal momentum to get back and recover from that. So this is looking really good for Whole Horse right now. And it looks like Whole Horse was, he was content with just waiting on the side of the stage on that one. He already got his risky plays out of the way, he can play it safe now. But he's got to be careful. McDowlick is getting him pretty close to KO range, and we could have it down to a one-stock situation. So if McDowlick's not careful, oh, maybe not.
Start battle! Sword fighter. Gunner.
And this is going to be the winner's final for the mid-season tournament. So both of these Amiibo are going to make it into the Sigma League for Season 6. And then whoever wins this match is going to go against the winner of the loser's bracket to see who the first place winner of the tournament is. But that's for another day. After this, we're going to be moving on to the qualified league matches. So, very interesting thematic matchup here. We've got Whole Horse versus Cowboy. And as we saw with last match, Whole Horse was more of the riskier of the two. Cowboy was much more content staying on stage and doing some ledge guarding. It's been helping him out so far in this match, but it is still pretty even. They're within 10 points of each other. And Cowboy's going to get a free shot in on Whole Horse as he uses that recovery. And good offstage play by Whole Horse, but it's not enough to get Cowboy far enough to get the KO. But it looks like that is, so Whole Horse is going to be the first knockout of the round. But Cowboy not far behind, so he does manage to even it out going into the second stock. And it looks like both Amiibo perfectly happy staying on this bottom part of the map. It looks like, oh, not quite enough to get Cowboy off stage. It looked like he wasn't going to be able to recover from that. And now Cowboy doing the ledge guarding. This is what's been working for him in the past. He's going to miss on that attack. He decides to roll into Whole Horse's range. And Whole Horse is going to get that second knockout first as well, so Cowboy's got to be careful. He needs to even this game out as soon as he can. And doing the same thing over and over again. It does seem to be working for him, though. He's just camping at that ledge, guarding when he attacks coming up on the recovery. But Whole Horse is able to get a couple more hits, and Cowboy's going to guard that ledge again. Oh, he does miss, and that could cost him. Looks like he is able to get Whole Horse off stage, though. But almost 200%, Whole Horse being very efficient with this last stock, and it's giving him the opportunity to build up more and more damage on the Cowboy. So going into that final stock, Whole Horse, even when they started at an even percentage, Whole Horse was able to get the first KO, and now he's got a lead going into this last life. So Cowboy's going to have to be, he's going to have to change what he's been doing if he wants to win this match. I don't know if he'll be able to make it back from that. One or two more of those though, and that's going to be too much. He's already at 108%. He has not really hit Whole Horse for that much in this last stock. And very good shielding, but it looks like he drops it a little bit too early on that that second attack. So Whole Horse going into the grand finals. Cowboy's going to have another chance in the losers bracket, although he already does qualify for the Season 6 Prize League just based on his performance making it to the winners final.
Battle. Start battle. Hero. Dr. Mario.
Oh, whoops, I do need to change that title bar at the top, though.
Three, two, one, go!
Okay, got all my cards sorted. Forgot to do that before the stream started. I had to get all the matches organized. So it looks like Luckman in a pretty good spot right now. Lazaga PhD, we do have Smash Balls. He was able to get that final smash, but it's going to be a while before we see another one, so it's all up to just him outplaying Luckman. Gets that down air. That would have been exactly what he needed. He's going to get another chance, but it looks like he decides to back up a little bit. And Luckman, 170% damage, being very efficient on this stock. But Lazaga PhD not doing too bad himself. The level actually saved him there. We got that KO animation. But Luckman going crazy up there. So this is Lazaga PhD's chance. We do have the Smash Ball up. If he goes to the top of the stage, he's going to have a chance to break it. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to, though.
Start battle. Elma. Ridley.
Also, it looks like Luckman beating Lazaga PhD there actually tied them up as far as their win-loss ratio goes. And Aerith and Mariah in the same situation. They both are currently 5-3. So whichever one of them wins this round, it's going to put them in a really good position. It'll give them a little bit of a buffer to protect them from getting eliminated in these next couple rounds. Because there only are 2 more rounds after this.
3, 2, 1, go!
And Mariah's starting out really good. He might get a KO off that side B, but it doesn't look like he gets Aerith far enough. He tries for another one. That second one probably could have been enough. Aerith has to be careful. And she's having trouble getting anything done. Mariah keeping up a really solid momentum against Aerith. Not giving her a chance to get any of these really powerful attacks that Zelda has, like her up air, her multiple hit side smash. And there's that down air. Gotta be careful when you're playing against a Zelda, especially one that goes off stage. You're definitely prone to get hit by that down air. Great side B. Gonna go for the down air again, but doesn't quite hit it. Mariah was ready for it that time. There is a Smash Ball out, and Zelda is definitely the favored character when it comes to final smashes in this matchup. And Mariah has a couple chances to hit that Smash Ball, but doesn't look like he's gonna go for it. Looks like it's going to do 1 or 2 more passes and then fly off. Both Amiibo currently ignoring it, or at least, the very least, Aerith not able to get to it, even if she wanted to. And there's another down air, and that's going to put Aerith in the lead currently until Mariah gets 1 or 2 more hits here, getting that second KO. And Mariah has to be careful. He's in KO range if Aerith's able to get him on that down air again, and she's going to go for it. She tries, but she doesn't quite get it. Tried a second time, but Mariah was the one that actually got the knockout there in the opposite direction. And Mariah being really smart not to chase Aerith off stage, because that's going to give her the opportunity to get the down air on him while he's trying to chase her off. And Mariah at 128%. Aerith might not even need a down air. She can just knock Mariah out the normal way, but she's going to do it. All 3 knockouts from the Zelda down air.
Stop battle. Luigi. Dark hit.
And this one's going to be a rough match for Zucchini. A lot of these levels with that transparent, or not transparent, but the floor that you can move through, Luigi doesn't have a great recovery, so Cecil will be able to take advantage of that a lot more than Zucchini can. And really great, really great perfect shield there. And there's that Luigi crit. I love seeing those. And we're going into oh, this isn't the walk-off portion. I think there is a walk-off portion somewhere on this stage. I might be thinking of a different stage. Gets another crit, but Cecil a little bit too low percentage for it to get the knockout. If he gets one more though on this stock, it'll definitely do it. He almost gets it there. And Smash Ball's out, and I believe this is the part. Yeah, this is the walk-off portion of the stage here. And Cecil has no trouble getting that Smash Ball, but can he line up the final smash? It looks like he will. So that's going to put him ahead going into this third stock. Zucchini's got him pretty low, and we're at the walk-off part of the stage, so he might be able to get a quick knockout here. Doesn't look like it. Oh, but he gets that crit. So going into the last stage, pretty even match, 15%. Not a huge distance in percentage-wise. But Cecil is getting that momentum and getting that combo up, so he now is got Luigi, or not Luigi, kid, Zucchini at 67%, which isn't quite enough for the KO. But he's got to be careful on some of these portions because it does transition into walk-offs. There's another crit from Zucchini. And the level's taken off. Cecil is able to get back in time. Sometimes you get really unlucky and the level just leaves you behind. Oh, and Cecil actually saved Zucchini there. He was not going to make it up through the level. But he is going to get the KO with that up smash, though. So he didn't forfeit the game in that sense. He was able to still win.
Start battle. B2. Brawl.
And pretty big bets on Chromosome here against Backward Raichu. If you look at the stats for the season, Chromosome definitely does have the better record, but Backwards Raichu is only one win behind Chromosome. I think it's probably still a safe bet betting on him just because of the character matchup as well, but I wouldn't count Backwards Raichu out quite yet. And pretty interesting level for this matchup. I believe it's going to still favor Chromosome, but it will give Backwards Raichu a chance to get some of those down air spikes because it is a little bit of a flat level. Oh, and Backwards Raichu kind of flubbing that recovery. It's going to give Chromosome a chance to get a couple hits in. And although Backwards Raichu was doing more damage, he is a much lighter character, and Chromosome was able to get that first knockout. Although, as long as Backwards Raichu... Oh no! All Backwards Raichu would have had to done was left him alone. He would have knocked himself out there. He wasn't going to be able to recover from that, but looks like he took him with. And the Smash Ball's out. Chromosome's got it all to himself. Backwards Raichu might get a shot in, but Chromosome knocks him away. Oh, but Backwards Raichu does knock the Smash Ball loose. Gonna give him a chance to get it again. He's gonna come down, but Chromosome's gonna knock him a little bit too far away. He's gonna get another chance at this final smash, and he's gonna land it this time, and it looks like that's gonna be good game for backwards right shoe.
Anything to change. Start the battle. Wario. King K. Rool.
And Wet Willy having a pretty rough run this season. One of the two Family Warios that are playing in Season 5. Warfare doing a little bit better. He's 5-3 compared to Wet Willy's 3-5. And Wet Willy's going against not only the top-rated Amiibo in the group, he's actually currently the top-rated Amiibo in the qualified league. So it's going to be an uphill battle for Wet Willy on this one. And it looks like all of the online bets are kind of in agreement with that as well. Oh, Buwaya going for that counter, but doesn't quite hit it. Wet Willy's starting out the match pretty well, but he's going to have to do... he can't just maintain the same amount of damage as Buwaya is, because it's going to take Wet Willy a lot more damage to get that knockout than Buwaya will. He is doing really good with these up air combos. It's not going to be enough to get the knockout quite yet, though. And Wet Willy is doing all the right moves right now. He just has to keep up this momentum. He hasn't quite gotten the kill, but he definitely has Buwaya in KO range. But like I said, even though he's doing more damage, Buwaya is able to get that knockout at a lower percent. Wet Willy does manage to even it out going into the second stock, though. But that momentum he had in the first stock isn't really carrying over to the second one. He's got to be careful. The Smash Ball's out. If Wet Willy can break it, he will be at a really good advantage against Buwaya, because if he can use it on the end of the map, even though he's only at 32%, that can definitely be enough for a knockout from Wario's final smash. But it looks like both Amiibo are going to ignore the Smash Ball, and it's just going to fly off. Gets the waft in the wrong direction, though. If it would have went to the left, that would have easily been a KO. So Wet Willie's regained a little bit of that momentum, but he hasn't quite caught up yet, and he's going to need to get well ahead of Buaya if he wants to get any kind of lead going into this third stock. But for the amount of... oh, great down air. For the amount of bets against Wet Willie, he is doing really well. Even going into this last life, 0-0, we could potentially even see that Smash Ball reappear. It has been about a minute, so there is a chance that that could pop. If Wet Willie's able to break it, we could see him beat Buaya and be one of his only defeats in this entire season. There's the down air, but it was over the solid ground, so it wasn't able to get the knockout. But Willie's got to be careful out here by the edge of the stage. It is kind of playing to him, though, because it's giving him a chance to... oh, you got to be careful with that Smash Ball. It's giving him a chance to get a really easy KO off the left side of the stage. Well, Willie needs to break that if he wants to beat Buaya. He might just go straight for the kill, though. One more hit on that Smash Ball should be enough to break it. He can't quite get around it, and he does have it. And is he going to? He does hit Buaya. I am almost positive this is going to be the game-winning move right here. There it goes. So Wet Willie, huge turnaround, is able to... one of the only 2 Amiibo this season that's beaten Buaya. Yeah, Fammy's a wild card. You can never know. Fammy Wario's, they're dangerous.
Stop the battle.
And this will be the last match for Group A. Once this is over, we'll take a look at what the standings are for this group. And Mantis and Janie, another 2 wildcard Amiibo this season that haven't had the best records, but when it comes to batting above their ability, Mantis has made some really good or pulled off some really impressive victories this season. And she's starting out really well against Janie. Already done 109%. Only gotten hit once. There's that rest crit. Only 10% damage taken on Mantis's first life, so really great start for Mantis. Just gotta be careful for Janie. Her playstyle is a little bit advantageous though, because a lot of Mantis's attacks are gonna come from above, dropping in and trying to get that rest, and all of Janie's attacks are all horizontal. So Mantis is just going over Janie's head, and Janie doesn't seem to be able to do much about it currently. Smash Ball's out. I'm pretty sure Mantis shouldn't have any trouble getting that Smash Ball. Looks like she's going straight for it. Janie's mostly ignoring it, but stray bullet aimed at Mantis is able to break that Smash Ball. So if Janie can land this final smash, it looks like it's just out of range though, so a little bit of a waste of a Smash Ball. That definitely would have helped Janie even this match out, but looks like Mantis might get the second KO before Janie's even able to get one. And the missile's working a little bit better. Janie's kind of using those platforms to its advantage, standing under them, so Mantis has to land before using it, using her down air. And there's that rest crit. So Mantis currently a full stock ahead of Janie. We'll probably be seeing another Smash Ball sometime before this match is over. If Janie wants to win, he's going to need to hit that. Mantis does get the sleep, but not quite enough damage on Janie, so Janie's going to be able to wake right up from that. And I'd say anything over probably 50 or 60% is going to be an instant KO from rest. Smash Ball's out. Mantis can't quite get to Janie, but that Smash Ball's wide open for her. If she can just move over to the side of the stage and just force Janie off stage with her final smash. Looks like she's trying to time it though. She's going to want to use it on the bottom level, because if she uses it up there on that platform, Janie can just stand there below Mantis and not get hit by that final smash. She's trying to figure out how to get down there. Janie's kind of keeping her up there above. She can't get down there. Looks like her AI is trying to figure out how to deal with that. But she's only got one more minute to figure it out, but I believe sudden death only goes into effect if you are tied for knockouts. So Mantis can just sit up here and sit comfy and not have to worry about getting that last KO. She's got the final smash. Janie has to go up and get that knockout, and the second he does, she can just pop off that final smash. So Mantis is she's just gonna sit there at the top of the map, wait for Janie to make the first move, because she can afford to let that happen. She can run the clock right now. And just like I said, once Janie pops up there, Mantis is going to use that final smash, but it was on top of the platform, so Janie was able to go back down really quick before it could hit. But he's got 9 seconds to get this KO and force sudden death. Mantis is just going to hang out up above where Janie can't hit her. And so running the clock, looks like Mantis is able to take the win. Very interesting match. I don't think I've seen an Amiibo purposely run the clock like that.
Hero.
And this one's probably going to be another pretty one-sided match. Cool Rob versus Zero, the second best amiibo in the group currently versus the second lowest ranking. Rob has pulled off a couple good wins though this season, so I wouldn't count him out yet. But it's definitely going to be an uphill battle. It's going to rely on maybe getting some Smash Balls, maybe a good stage pick for Rob. But let's take a look at Group A. So now that we're done with round 9 for Group A, Buwaya is still holding the sole first place position at 7-2, and Aerith's able to take the second place position all for herself at 6-3. And then from there, it gets very competitive. We have a five-way tie for third place, and then right behind that, there's 3 amiibo that are tied at 4 and 5. So Group A. Still a toss-up. I'm pretty sure Buwaya is guaranteed to move on, but everyone else, these next 2 rounds, there can be a lot of churn. And really quick first KO for Zero, taking no damage on that first stock, and he's going right back to work on this second one, already at 31%. Hasn't gotten even hit by Cool Rob. There he goes, gets his first shot in, but only does 13 damage on him. And Zero getting the self-destruct, but it also gets the KO on Cool Rob, so he's still a full stock ahead. If Cool Rob would have backed off just a little bit, that could have played to his favor. Got a Smash Ball out. Cool Rob needs to break that. He needs to get a little bit of damage on Zero as well, so that final smash can actually hold some weight. And there he goes. If he uses it right at the edge of the stage like that, he might be able to get the KO, even at 19%. And he does, so it looks like Cool Rob does have a chance. He has to do better than he did in that first stock, though. And also, thanks for the raid, Splice. I missed the finals for PAL. That was, what, yesterday? When Zero just walking up for that casual side attack.
Stop the battle! King TDD! Palutena!
So Ham and Morgana have a pretty close win ratio to each other. Ham just doing slightly better in this group than Morgana is, but both of them are within reach for making it into the up and down tournament. and a very interesting stage choice. I'm pretty sure this is going to favor Ham. Morgana's going to have a tough time with a lot of her attacks. She's a very horizontal character, and this map is very vertical. Although she may be able to use it to her advantage because of her... she could keep Ham kind of caught in this bottom level. The Amiibo do love to fight on this the bottom floor of this stage. But Morgana having a really hard time just getting into range of Ham. As soon as she gets within range, you see Ham just pushes her back and gets a couple attacks in. Yeah, and he's just not letting her get close at all. We've got a Gordo. Looks like Morgana's just going to teleport around it. So, really good first stock for Ham. Yeah, this stage definitely doing no favors whatsoever for Morgana. I think her best bet would be to get Ham up onto this upper level. Even though DDD has a really good up smash, it's going to give her a little bit more room to move. As long as she can avoid his up smash on that top level, I think that's probably where she would want to be fighting this match. And she's going to get a couple shots on Ham here while he's trying to recover. It looks like he's just barely able to make it back. But he's almost got Morgana down to her last stock, and Morgana hasn't even gotten her first KO. There she goes. So both Amiibo at 2 stock, but spoke too soon. So Ham currently a full stock ahead of Morgana. We'll probably be seeing a Smash Ball here in a second. If Morgana can get that Smash Ball and use it in a spot that can give her an early KO against Ham, we could still have a match. But Ham doing a really good job at just being really mobile and just not giving Morgana any room to either approach her, or when she does approach, he just hits her and moves away. And it looks like it's going to be a 2-stock game going to Ham.
Stop battle!
Poor Spike. He did really, really great in the first few rounds of the Survivor League, beating some really, really heavy-hitting Amiibo. And then the second part of the Survivor League and pretty much all of Season 6, he's been having a really terrible time. Currently 2-6 in his group, and he's going against Amiibos, which is 6-2. So he still does have a chance to turn it around if he wins all 3 of these next matches, and some of the Amiibo above him lose a couple games. He could make it into the Up and Down tournament still.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, this is going to be a very interesting match. I'm pretty sure Spike has actually played on this one earlier in the season. He didn't win, but he got some really good down airs and spikes. And he also might be able to make use of that bottom half of the stage. Actually, I think with stage hazards off, it doesn't move. But if stage hazards were on, he could actually make use of the bottom part of the stage with Link's not so great recovery. And Spike almost getting hit off that backboard, just barely able to come back. Great shield. Oh, he's about to break it though. He's got to be careful. And Smash Ball's out. Amiibo's gonna get that first knockout. Spike's gonna have a chance to break it. Looks like he's gonna ignore it for a second. It's gonna give Amiibos a chance to get to that Smash Ball. Looks like he might get one more shot at it. Spike, if he can break that, he'll be in a good spot to even this game out. Does land it. Unfortunately for Spike, though, that final smash does hurt him just a little bit, so he's going to take some damage even though he was able to get that knockout. But Spike doing a pretty good job at getting that damage stacked up. He just has to make something happen. He has to do a little bit more damage than Amiibos is, though, because he has to make up for the fact that he's a much lighter character. So he can get knocked out a lot earlier than Amiibos potentially could. Oh, got hit off that backboard again. Spike's having a tough time right now dealing with that boomerang. Not quite enough to get the KO, and doesn't look like Spike wants to go for the offstage play. Looks like it's just barely going to be enough to get back in. Spike doing a really good job at just not letting Amiibos get back onto the map and get any kind of momentum, but he can't quite get the KO. He's not going to follow him off either and try for the down air. Got another Smash Ball, but if Spike, if he breaks that, he's going to want to get the KO first before using his final smash, if he can, but it doesn't look like he's going to get the chance. Amiibo's going to take the win.
Start the battle! Pikachu! King K. Rool!
And this is an interesting stage pick. I'm not sure how it's going to go as far as which amiibo is favored. It's good for Naboris because it's going to give him a chance to get those down airs off stage, but he's going to have trouble getting those down airs against K. Rool just because his recovery is going to prevent him from getting... He has to be pretty much precise with those attacks. But the KO zone is really close to the top of the stage because it's such a high level. And as you can see there, Bananas was able to get a really early knockout against Naboris. And Bananas already got Naboris down to 1 stock. Hasn't even got knocked out yet. So it's looking pretty grim right now for Naboris. Yeah, going for that down air, but K. Rool's recovery kind of prevents a lot of those spike attacks. And it looks like we're going to see the first 3 stock of the night, I believe, with Bananas getting a really quick match, under 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Start the battle. Inkling. Roy.
Currently, Red, Oni, and Mochi playing towards the bottom of their Group B right now. Whichever one wins, it's going to put them in a good spot to not be eliminated, although Mochi still has a little bit of work to do if she wants to make that. And first KO going to Red Oni, despite having taken more damage at the beginning of the match. Mochi is able to even it out though, so going into the second stock, even game, that recovery is going to give Red Oni a chance to get a free shot in at Mochi, and he's definitely going to take advantage of it, putting him pretty far ahead going into this second stock. So we're seeing a lot different outcome than we did in this first life. Mochi, despite doing really well in that first stock, hasn't even gotten a hit in yet on stock number 2. And Red Oni has the Smash Ball, he just has to line it up so he can use it. But he's going to get a chance on Mochi's last stock, which is really big for Red Oni. And Mochi at 121%, she's got to be really careful. But it looks like Red Oni is going to get the win he needs to stay competitive in Group B.
Battle.
Makers of the world's best
Dr. Mario. Ice Climbers.
And this one's gonna be a pretty easy pick. Currently, Farm D 7-1 in his group versus Minnesota's 1-7. So I'm surprised actually the bets aren't more stacked against Minnesota on this one. Actually, let's take a look. See who has Minnesota beat this season. Minnesota's win was against Spite. And I'll be back in just a few minutes while this match is playing through. Man, I did not have a whole lot of time on that one. A really quick 3-stock from Farm D.
Start the battle. Guard hit. Hero.
Still doing a couple things in the background right now, so no more commentary for this match either.
battle. Mario. King K. Rool.
Okay, so now that I'm back, let's take a look at Group B since those games are done. Right now, first place, Farm D, 8 wins, 1 loss. That's a pretty good shot at getting into the finals, or not the finals, but the prize league. However, he's trailed behind by Zero, Ham, and Amiibos. All 3 of them are 7-2, and then Banana's at 6-3. From there, there's a bit more padding. Morgana and Naboris with 4 wins, Red Oni and Mochi with 3 wins, and then towards the bottom of the group we've got Spike, Cool Rob, and Minnesota at the bottom 3. And this is one of those weird maps. It really depends on how the Amiibo AI act around this bottom right rock that they may or may not go down to. Usually every game ends up down there though. I think Nochi will have a little bit more trouble than Pop Paladin will though, so he's gonna not want to be down there if he can avoid it. But yeah, these fights always end up down there for some reason. But looks like Nochi is able to get that first knockout though at a pretty decent percent, but he's letting Pop Paladin go straight for that smash ball. So we're probably going to see this match even out here a little bit. Ooh! And he knocks Nochi under the rock, and he uses his recovery into the bottom of it. And because this final smash is so close to the end of the stage, it'll probably be another knockout back-to-back. So really bad position right now for Nochi. But if you're one of the lower rated Amiibo in this group, you might be rooting for Nochi though, because that means Pop Paladin, if he loses this match, he'll be towards the bottom of the group as well. And that'll give some of those lower rated Amiibo a little bit more of a chance to maybe surpass him and get into the qualified league next season. But Pop Paladin just sitting at the edge of the stage there. He's going to let Nochi come to him because the second he gets back up there, he's just going to knock him back down onto that rock. A really good combo from Nochi. But it looks like Pop Paladin's going to go for that last hit, but the stage helps Nochi not get knocked out. But Pop Paladin follows up right away with another attack.
Start the battle. King TDD. Death.
And this map, it's one of those ones that you see some weird AI, and we're probably going to see it here from Fatness. The recovery AI is not very good in this level. For some reason, they seem to try to recover to that bottom rock instead of the left side of the stage. So that's going to cost Fatness his first stock, although he's got DDDD pretty close to his first knockout as well. Especially if he can keep juggling with PK Thunder like that. With the Gordo out from the top rope. So yeah, despite that misplay on that first stock, Fatness is able to even the game up. He's about to pull ahead as well. And Smash Ball's out. Fatness is going to go for it, but it's going to drop back down to DDDDD's side of the map. But then DDDDD knocks it over towards Fatness. And it's going to cost him a stock. And going 1-1 on this last life. DDDDD is a little bit behind right now, but we could be seeing another Smash Ball pop up any minute. And DDDDD's really having trouble making any of these attacks hit. He's just jumping all around, being super squirrely, but he just can't hit Fatness. Ooh, lining up that forward smash, that could have potentially been enough for the KO. And looks like he's going to do... Ness has a very powerful throw, and he's going to use it to get that last KO.
Start battle. Piranha Plant. Luigi.
And currently 18,000 points bet on Poison Ivy against Lou. A really one-sided match, it looks like. But Lou could still potentially win this. He's got 2 wins, 6 losses compared to Poison Ivy's 5 and 3. But if Lou is able to win this, anyone that bet on him is going to get almost 5 times multiplier back for their bet. Which it looks like right now, no web bets for him, so it's just going to be some guy's sponsorship bonus for being the Amiibo trainer, which is a free 200-point bet, which means times 4.95 he's going to get almost 1,000 points if Lou's able to pull this one off. He's got a couple hits on Poison Ivy, and once Poison Ivy gets to like 70-ish% or closer to the top of the map like this, we could see that Luigi up B crit happen. Oh, actually just throws him off for the first knockout, it looks like. And the fact that this is a very wide stage is going to help out Lou a little bit because Luigi doesn't have the greatest recovery. So Poison Ivy won't be able to take advantage of that by getting one of those attacks that doesn't quite get the knockout but knocks you far enough away that you're not able to recover from it. Smash Ball's there. Lou is going to break it, and with Poison Ivy at 71%, that's definitely going to be a knockout. So Poison Ivy playing from behind right now, a full stock behind Lou. This might be a big hit to a lot of people's point banks here if Lou's able to pull this one off. But Poison Ivy doing a pretty good job at evening this game back out. 1 or 2 more attacks, and that's going to be enough. So going into the last stock, Poison Ivy only 23% behind, which is pretty negligible. 1 or 2 hits, and that's going to be enough to even that game out. And it looks like with that, despite being a full stock behind, Poison Ivy, not quite enough to get the KO there, but gets the down air. And Lou almost had that one in the bag. Very, very impressive.
Stop battle! Dr. Mario! Pikachu!
And this is going to be a rough one for Algernon. One of his advantages is that he can get those down airs, but on a map like this, you're not going to have a whole lot of opportunity for it. And Algernon going for the down air, but Dr. Hart at the bottom waiting for him. Algernon's going to get that smash attack, and it's going to give Algernon a free shot at him when he's doing that recovery move. So Algernon has Dr. Hart at 120%, gets that first knockout, it's bringing it back to an even game at 0-0. And some really good perfect shields from Dr. Hart, preventing a lot of damage. Those are some pretty good smash attacks that would have connected. And it's letting Dr. Hart pull ahead just a little bit. But he's got to be careful at the side of the stage like that. And Algernon able to get him to the edge of that dock. Even though there is no bottom to this stage, the edges are slightly closer to the KO zone than on a normal map like Final Destination or Battlefield. And Dr. Hart getting the down air through the water, something you don't see a whole lot on maps like this. So we've still got a pretty even game. Algernon with a slight advantage. Gotta be careful though, because Dr. Hart is one of the top rated Amiibo in this group for a reason. And really good perfect shields. He's got shields going. Like, he's just an impenetrable wall. Oh, but he's got to be careful. He's on the edge of this dock again, and at 92%, that could be enough to get a KO, but more perfect shields. Another shield. And is that throw going to be enough? It looks like it is. And Algernon is going to prevent Dr. Hart from keeping that first place position in Group C.
Start the battle. Ridley. Isabel.
So if Dr. Hart wants to remain tied for first place in the group, he's going to be hoping that Dragonium loses this match against Sling. It's going to be rough though. Sling is not a pushover, 5-3 in her group, and did pretty good in the Survival League as well. And this is probably one of the worst stage picks that Sling could have hoped for. Isabelle, a very good character at just dealing damage and just getting the other amiibos knocked off the stage, but she doesn't have a whole lot of smash power, like a lot of distance attacks. She's going to be hoping for maybe some up air knockouts off the top of the stage at this point. She could get that smash ball, and that will definitely help her out on this first stock if she's able to get it, but it looks like Dragonium is able to break it loose. She's going to have another chance, and she does get it. Let's see if she can use it here. Well, looks like Dragonium will get that first knockout, but luckily for Sling, he doesn't knock it loose, and so he's not able to get an extra final smash against Sling. 156, but still can't quite break that barrier. But she does have that up air, and it does do a lot of distance damage. So we do have an even game going into the second stock. And Sling with these combos, bringing the damage up. She's got to be careful around this wall though, because Dragonium's side B can still knock her out at a relatively low percent if he releases it at the side of the wall like that. Almost enough to knock Sling out. Despite playing from behind, he's actually now got her pretty close to getting knocked out in any direction. There it goes off the top of the map. And not quite high enough for the KO. Dragonium coming straight down, gets a little bit of damage in. And Sling's got to be careful. She's at 65%. We're probably going to see another Smash Ball here in a second. Dragonium coming straight down. There's that Smash Ball. If Sling can break that, she stands a chance. But now with Dragonium on the Smash Ball, he's definitely going to hit that. Looks like that's going to be it for Sling on this game.
Start battle. Mr. Game and Watch. Lucas.
Also, I forgot to start the timer there, but it's at 17 seconds. And actually, this is the last group for the night. So Group C just finished. Dragonium keeping his first place position by getting that win. But then after that, we've got a 4-way tie for second place between Skadoodle, Fatness, Dr. Hart, and Poison Ivy. Behind them, Algernon and Sling, both at 5 and 4. And then Papaladin, Nochi, and Itzia Boy with 3 wins, 6 losses. They're going to be competing to get one of the Survivor League slots for Season 6. And Agent 625 taking that as well as you could hope, only getting hit by one of those Starstorm blasts. But Poteen is able to get the KO, so going into the second stock, 0-0, even game. And it's going to give Agent 625 a chance to get a free attack in there from Poteen missing that recovery. But it doesn't look like he was able to capitalize on it. And so Agent 625 doing very well on that first stock, but the second stock not treating him as well. He's already at 130%. The bottom of the level actually saving him from getting knocked out there just a minute ago. Oh, he gets the 9! And Poteen playing some pinball there before he gets knocked off the stage. There's a really good down air, so just like the second stock, we're going 0-0 into this last life. Both of them doing some really risky off-stage play there right at the beginning of their life. If there was a footstool or something, that could have been it for one of the 2 Amiibo. And there's the smash ball. It's going straight for Poteen. Agent 625 getting a couple shots in it with his up air. But Poteen is able to break it, so that's going to be his second smash ball this game. And Agent 625 living through getting hit by, what, 5 or 6 of those. He's got to be careful, though. Poteen almost has him in KO range. And Agent 625, despite being hit by a final smash on his last life, able to take the game against the first place Amiibo in the group. So great showing by Agent 625.
Battle. Ridley. Hero.
Got the last matches for tonight up on the board there, so it's going to be the next one coming up, Smog versus Gold DXJ's Hero, Pity Pat versus Eterna, Warfare versus Thick Boy. So that's going to be an important one for Thick Boy because Poteen lost his match. This is going to be Thick Boy's chance to take that first place position in Group D. And then Phantom versus Elot, and Lesha versus Speedfriend. Elot just last round getting her first win of the season. And it looks like the bets right now are favoring Gold DXJ's hero. Probably a pretty good choice, but both Amiibo currently have the same record, 5 wins, 3 losses. And an early crit, that's going to be a huge game changer. Free stock for hero. Despite the home field advantage for Smaug, he's having a rough time right now. He's managing to do pretty good on this second stock, avoiding a lot of these hits, and he's getting some damage in on Hero. But he's going to have to be really efficient, and he's going to have to make sure that he does not let Hero pick up that Smash Ball when it appears. A really good offstage play there. Unfortunately, the level's thin, so you can go through the bottom. If it wasn't, getting stuck under the level like that would have been pretty much... Oh no! Smaug trying to recover, but he missed the grab, the grapple area on the side of the stage. Ended up recovering in the wrong direction, just falling down to his death. So 2 really unfortunate deaths for Smaug. We might see a really, really fast match here. And there's that Smash Ball. We might not even be able to see a final smash if Hero just keeps charging that fireball up a little bit. And Smaug gets the first KO, and he has the final smash. So that's, you know, the best thing he could hope for right now. Unfortunately, he used it right at the beginning of Hero's life, so he's probably not going to get the KO from it. But that'll definitely help him catch up a little bit, and he just has to play really efficiently with this last life. Oh, that might not be it right there. So Smaug gonna lose his game, and that's gonna put Gold DXJ's hero up into a tie position for first place, especially if Thick Boy can't win his match.
Battle. Hit. Common.
Pity Pat and a Turnip, both of these Amiibo, just like the last match, both of them are 5 and 3 currently, so they're also going to be playing for that first place tie position. Group D, a very, very high competition group. And another Donkey Kong level. All of the Donkey Kong levels have some very strange AI behavior, so we'll see if we see it on this one. I don't think it'll affect Eterna too much, but it could potentially affect Pity Pat's recovery when he tries to recover to the center of the stage instead of the side. And Pity Pat getting that first knockout. Pit is a very, very strong character, especially even if you compare him to Dark Pit, because his final smash is so good when you have this rule set with the Smash Ball out. If he's able to break the Smash Ball, he's going to instantly use it, and he's going to instantly get a KO, assuming that you have even a little bit of damage on the other character. So for Eterna, it's going to be very important for him if he wants to win this match, is prevent Pity Pat from getting that Smash Ball. Whether it's just keeping him away from it until it disappears, or getting it yourself. And there's the Smash Ball rolling off the stage, but now Pity Pat's going to have a chance to get it, but he's going to chase Eterna. Now he's going over towards it, but he's not going to attack it. Now Eterna's going to have a chance. Looks like he's ignoring it, so this is working out great for Eterna. Even though he's not getting the Smash Ball, it's stopping Pity Pat from getting it. Now he's actually the one with it, but he does miss, and it's going to potentially cost him a life. Looks like he was able to come back. Wasn't quite high enough. Pity Pat is going to get the KO, though. And Pity Pat doing some really good comboing right now. He's not letting Eterna get that last hit in for his that second stock. He's trying to land that arc fire, but he cannot do it. Is that going to be it? Not quite. One more of those, though, and that's going to be GG. Oh, maybe one more. He's got one more left in him. So now at this point, even if Eterna is able to get the KO, he's in a situation where he can only really get hit like once or twice. And even that throw is not going to be enough to get the knockout. That's going to be, though. But he's at 118%, so Pity Pat's going to walk down and get that last shot right off the bat.
Battle. Oreo. King K. Rool.
So Warfare, the higher rank of the two Fami Warios, going against another one of the higher ranked Amiibo in his group. Wet Willy was able to beat Buwaya, who was the highest ranked Amiibo in the qualified league. So we'll see if Warfare is able to pull this off as well. So interestingly enough, both games for Fami's Wario's today are going to be a K. Rool versus Wario game. Oh, any other character in that level would have taken off without him. But K. Rool's got a really good recovery, so Thick Boy's going to be able to make it back. But we're on this walk-off portion of the stage. Warfare's going to have a chance to get a KO, but we don't stay there very long, and we're going back to the normal stage layout. But Warfare getting that first knockout with that fully charged smash, he's got to be careful. Almost takes out Warfare's entire shield. And the counterattack, getting that first knockout. Oh, and Thick Boy missing that down air, which cost him a free hit against Warfare. Warfare is going to get another free attack in from that recovery, but he didn't capitalize on it, though. Well, here's another chance at a free shot. He used that recovery at kind of a weird time. And the waft is going to mean Warfare is able to two-stock Thick Boy, higher rated Amiibo than him. So, great day for Fami Wario's today. So Elot having a really bad season so far, despite doing really amazing in Season 3. Currently going 1-7 in her group, so Definitely a lot higher skill set in the Amiibo that are participating in the qualified this season. We definitely had a smaller entrant pool compared to back then. So it looks like Elot's having trouble keeping up with the times. But she is able to get that first knockout though. And she's back to her old form of just taunting after basically every attack.
Let's do this! Your fate is clear. Let's do this!
And Phantom having trouble getting that first knockout. The Smash Ball's over on Elot's side of the map, and she's keeping Phantom away from it, but now she's going to have a chance to go and break it. Doesn't take that chance, though. So, kind of a missed opportunity from Phantom's part, and she botches the teleport. She's going to have one more chance before that Smash Ball flies off. Doesn't look like she was going to be able to reach it anyway. But currently, Elot down to her second stock, but that still puts her a full life ahead of Phantom. And because we just saw that Smash Ball go away, it's very unlikely that we're going to see it again unless Phantom's able to stay in it for a lot longer. She's doing a really good job on this second stock, though. Almost got the KO on Elot. If she can get like one more up air, that might be enough. So yeah, looks like she actually is able to even out the game. 1-1. Basically even damage as well. And now actually surpassing Elot. Oh, and that recovery is going to give Phantom a free attack. And really good recovery. She goes to the right side of Phantom, gets her off stage, and now because she did that attack, she's going to get another free shot in. And Elot being a little squirrely, she's got Phantom off stage. She can do a little bit of ledge guarding. As long as she keeps Phantom on the defensive, she should be in a pretty good position. She's got to be careful. We got that Smash Ball out again now. Phantom's gonna get a chance to get it. Oh, looks like Elot's gonna be the one that breaks it. If she can land that final smash, that'll be game. Doesn't look like she's gonna need to, though. So, Elot's second win of the season. May not be enough to keep her from being eliminated, though. She's gonna have to win these next two matches as well to stand a chance to remain in the league.
Stop the battle! Begun! B2!
So last match of the night, Lesha 4-9 versus not the best Amiibo that I've ever trained, but I do love him. Speed Friend going 5-20 in the Grand Prix. Both of these Amiibo are playing for their chance to remain in the qualified league. Although I don't think that either of them can make it because I believe the bottom 4 are going to be eliminated. Let me double check those numbers. Yeah, bottom 4 are going to be eliminated. So that means that Lot and Speedfriend currently cannot make it into the Survival League for next season. Agent 625 won his game, so if he's able to win the next 2, he could potentially make it, as well as Lesha. If she beats Speedfriend here, she could potentially, depending on how the rest of the Amiibo do in their next 2 games, and assuming that she wins her next 2 as well, make it into one of the Survival League slots.
3, 2, 1, go!
And it looks like Lesha is still going to cling on to a hope of making it into the Survival League for Season 6. So what that's going to take is Lesha is going to have to win, Lesha and Agent 625, either one of them. They will both have to win their next 2 matches and hope that either Eterna, Smog, or Phantom lose both of their next 2 matches as well. That's going to be it for today's games. I may potentially be moving the Prize League stream for Saturday. I'm going to most likely be moving that to Monday since I just had some plans come up this afternoon. So I'll be updating the date on that. Prize League final round will be Monday, probably early afternoon Pacific time. And at that point, we'll figure out who actually is the finalists for Season 5. Looking at Group D real quick, though, there's a 5-way tie for first place in Group D. That's going to be between Poutine, Gold DXJ's Hero, Thick Boy, Pity Pat, and Warfare. All 5 of them, 6 wins, 3 losses. And if that wasn't enough, there's also 3 Amiibo that are tied for 5 and 4, which is technically tied for 6th place, even though it's the 2nd most wins. Agent 625 just barely behind there at 3 and 6, along with Lesha as well. Should probably mark her as the winner. So unfortunately for Elot and Speedfriend, they will be eliminated. Lesha and Agent 625 still can make it out of elimination, but they're going to have to play really well in these next 2 rounds, and they're going to have to hope that Eterna, Smog, and Phantom do poorly in their next 2 rounds as well. If all 3 of them, if they each win one of their next 2 matches, that's going to eliminate Lesha and Agent 625 no matter how good they do in their next games. But again, thanks for watching. I may be playing a little bit of Beat Saber tonight. It's been a while, so I got to get back in on it. Got to get those calories burning, right? Other than that, have a good one, and see you most likely Monday. It sounds like that's what it's going to be.